Hello everyone, this is Movie Hot, and today we're talking about the movie The Battery. Two friends are trying to survive in a destroyed world. At one point, they nearly fall into a deadly trap. Mickey calmly smokes a cigarette and simply enjoys the surroundings. But everything is ruined by the batteries in his music player. He has to sit down on the porch and change them. Suddenly, his friend Ben runs out of the house and orders him to run. Ben shoots at a monster a couple of times. The whole world has been consumed by a zombie virus that turned people into monsters. Mickey and Ben were lucky to survive, and since they both love baseball, their skills with a bat greatly increased their chances of survival. During a short break, Mickey scratches a lottery ticket and even wins $1,000. Ben sees nothing good in this because the old world no longer exists. In his opinion, it's much better to just play baseball. After resting enough, they continue their journey. On the way, they come across a house in the forest. Ben checks it for danger, but there's no one inside. To get food, Ben tries fishing and even offers to teach Mickey. Mickey refuses and instead throws a couple of cans of fish out of his bag. Ben then asks him to prepare a campfire. Moments later, zombies are lying near their camp. Mickey blames Ben because he said there would be no zombies in the forest. Ben replies that he never said there would be none, only that there should be fewer of them. Then they make an amazing discovery, a car with the keys inside. Now they don't have to walk anymore, especially since there's gas in the tank. Mickey remembers his ex-girlfriend and manages to convince Ben to drive to her house and try to find her. As always, Ben clears the house and collects anything useful. This is one of the rare days when they manage to brush their teeth. Later, they turn the back seat of the car into a makeshift tent. Mickey would like to stay here and use the house as a base, but Ben is completely against it. This leads to an argument. In the past, they already hid in a house, and it turned into a trap. They had to eat pet food, and when that ran out, they even ate their dog. Mickey's family also died because they stayed inside a house at the very beginning of the zombie apocalypse. After a short rest, they continue their journey and encounter a herd of cows. Ben can't miss the chance to pet them and then suggests playing baseball. Seeing that Mickey is listening to music, Ben pretends to be a zombie and scares him. This is supposed to be a lesson. What if Ben had been a real zombie? While checking their walkie-talkies, they pick up signals from other survivors. Annie and Frank mention a camp where they watch movies. Gathering courage, Mickey contacts them and asks to join their group, promising that they will work and be useful. But he's told there's no room for them and that they shouldn't try to find the camp. Mickey asks for help again, but no one answers. He admits he's tired of living in uncertainty, changing places every day. He also complains that Ben smells bad. Ben replies that since those people don't want to cooperate, they should just forget about it. Still, in the following days, Mickey keeps hoping for a response. Ben jokes about Annie, saying Mickey probably thinks his dream woman is on the other side, but it's more likely just some old lady. Mickey fires back, saying that Ben is the only one gaining weight during the apocalypse. Ben doesn't take offense. After all, Mickey has no one else but him. Later, they spot a motel. Mickey checks the rooms and one of them is full of zombies. Since Mickey is afraid to fight, Ben has to handle it himself. Mickey suggests just leaving and not risking their lives, but Ben reminds him that these monsters are exactly why Mickey's family died. So why is he still afraid of them? After dealing with the zombies, Ben goes into the forest to wash at a nearby waterfall. Meanwhile, a zombie starts banging on the car and scares Mickey. Seeing this, Mickey gets a strange idea, but at that moment, the zombie is killed. It turns out to be Ben, who starts laughing uncontrollably. Later, they come across more empty houses, and due to a lack of gas, they return to traveling on foot. One day, they find a house with a really good bed. Mickey absolutely refuses to leave. He hasn't slept in a proper bed for a long time. While unpacking, Mickey notices his headphones are missing. Luckily, Ben has them, but not for free. If Mickey wants to sleep in a room with no escape route, he must listen carefully to his surroundings, or this sleep could be his last. Ben is tired of protecting both of them. Mickey needs to understand how the real world works. Mickey loses his temper and starts throwing arrows around. During dinner, Ben brings up the incident with the zombie at the car, which makes Mickey retreat to his room, where he once again tries to contact Annie over the radio. This time she answers. Annie explains that she's not allowed to talk to him and that this place is not paradise, as Mickey imagined. Even so, Mickey still wants to join her group. Annie gets tired of his whining and simply stops responding. While Ben is having fun downstairs, he's interrupted by the sound of zombies. He has to clear the area alone. Mickey, meanwhile, is sleeping peacefully in his bed. This is when Ben decides to teach him a harsh lesson. Ben places a baseball bat next to Mickey and leaves to bring a zombie he managed to capture. He then pushes the zombie into Mickey's room. Mickey begs Ben to save him, but Ben replies that it's time for him to stand up for himself. Mickey has no choice but to kill the monster. After that, he hits Ben several times and runs away. Ben quickly catches up to him. That's when Mickey says he managed to contact Annie. A little later, Ben tries to cheer Mickey up with a few jokes. The lesson works. Mickey begins to change. Now he helps Ben with different tasks and even starts fishing, something he used to hate. They manage to find a couple of cars where they can siphon gas. Suddenly, Mickey notices that one of the car hoods is still warm, meaning it was turned off not long ago. Ben calls out to the owner, but no one responds, so he continues siphoning gas. They don't notice a man named Jerry sneaking up on Mickey, demanding the car keys so he can drive to Arizona. Ben pulls out his gun and explains that they don't have the keys and that there's nothing in Arizona anyway, just like everywhere else. Jerry explains that he used to be part of a camp where he was forced to work with promises of weapons and supplies later on. Obviously, he was deceived. Ben then says the keys are in the ignition. Jerry pushes Mickey aside, only to realize he's been tricked. The keys were actually with Ben. Jerry tries to shoot, but Ben is faster. Even after this, Mickey and Ben argue about what happened. Mickey claims Jerry was a peaceful man, but Ben knows that isn't true. Suddenly, another car approaches. A woman says she wants her car back. They manage to talk without shooting. She asks if they've seen Jerry. Ben explains what happened, and the woman says they did the right thing. Mickey suddenly realizes it's Annie's voice. Annie shoots Ben and throws the car keys into the grass. She warns them that if they cross paths again, they'll be killed. After her group leaves, Mickey tries to find the keys but fails. Ben sits on the hood of the car. With such a wound, he won't get far. They have no choice but to rest there. That night, terrible news arrives. A horde of zombies is moving in their direction. Mickey tries to run away, but when he realizes Ben can't escape, he returns to the car. A new day comes. The friends sit surrounded by zombies. Even the headphones don't help anymore. Ben tries to kill zombies through the roof hatch, but it turns out to be a bad idea. The zombies start climbing inside. Mickey suggests starting the car, which makes Ben laugh. This isn't a movie, and starting a car like that is nearly impossible. They spend several days trapped in the car. Tired of watching zombies, they cover the windows. Soon, new problems arise. They're running out of water. Even tuna juice becomes a drink. Both of them understand they'll probably die. They drink all the alcohol they have and throw playing cards around. Eventually, they conclude that it's Mickey's fault they're in this situation, so he must find the keys. Mickey climbs out through the roof hatch and returns minutes later with terrible news. He's been bitten. He's terrified, knowing he'll soon turn into a monster. Ben tries to force Mickey out of the car, but when he refuses to leave, Ben has no choice but to kill his friend. Later, Ben tells Annie over the radio what happened and promises to kill her. After several days when the supplies are gone, Ben puts on Mickey's headphones and leaves in search of Annie. This is where the movie ends. We will be very glad if you support our channel with your subscription. It is easy for you and pleasant for us.